Oh, hang on, guys. Can you hear me again? You guys, you know what I did, don't you? It's actually nothing to do. Right, get knotted, guys. Get back here now. Right. So what happened was, I'll blame the headache for this. I realised now that I forgot to click go live. So did you hear anything I said? Kaz, did you hear anything I said from start to finish? Because it's not the network, it's not them fixing anything, it's not StreamYard, it's me. I am the problem. So I'm gonna have to start all over again, aren't I? So as soon as I came on, you didn't hear anything. You know why? Because I forgot. Oh my god. I forgot to click go live. There we go. There we go. So I'll give my top tips for sex on Thursday. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe all this time I thought it was StreamYard. I thought it was the network, and the whole time it was because, fuck's sake, I can't believe my life. Sod my life. I was talking. I was. I was talking. Right. So Cheryl Luby and anyone else who's just come in. What happened was I had a headache, a really annoying one, about 5 minutes before the live. So that is the issue. And I came on and I forgot to click live. So there's me talking away, giving my Tuesday top tips for dating and sex and blah blah blah. And then um and then we got into the tricky stuff and everyone was chatting and I just assumed everyone was could hear me just as normal. And then everyone said, well, I'm going, we'll come back and see if Flops come back, and I hope Flop's okay. And I'm thinking, what? And then I got a text message saying, you're late for your live. And then someone else texted me and said, we can't hear you. And I was like, I thought it was StreamYard playing up again. And then I got another text a couple of minutes later from my neighbour over the road saying there's network issues in the area. Am I having problems? And I said, yes, I'm on a blooming live and no one can hear me. It keeps saying, audio keeps saying it's not working, etc. And all this time, it was me. I just need to recuperate. Just play bingo or something. I just need to recuperate for a minute. I've made it rain now. I've got a headache. I don't even think I can do this now. I've just given myself the worst headache. So I was talking to myself for 45 whole minutes. Is that a record or what? Oh God, you guys, I can't believe that happened. That's so funny. That's so funny. Well, I did call my channel Holy Flop for that reason, Grace. You literally can't take me anywhere. I go to a restaurant, I've accidentally, even if I'm just sitting down, not doing anything, one of the, I don't know, something will fall off the shelf. I walk into a shop, everything goes flying off. I actually, when I was in France once, I went to one of their Right, they have obviously they have like these little corner shops. Jane said Shannon owned a type shop. Yep, yep, that's more like it. I went when we were in France. We went to one of those little corner shops because over in France they used to do these really long candies. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember, but they're really really long. Like each one is a candy wrapped up, and they're about like a mile long. Anyway, I went in, started looking at the magazines, and I pulled one out, and the whole shelf of magazines came down. Well, the guy in the store, well, with little shop, came running out. Da 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 da, unkale, unkale. Obviously, F off in French. Started cussing the English. Da, 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 da. Started cussing the because obviously he knew we were English. He ran a mile. It was so funny. I only pulled a thing up, and my mum went back and she said, "Well, maybe you need to make sure you put your magazines up properly." I just pulled one off the shelf, and the whole lot come down. Anyway, right. I'm just recuperating still. I can't believe. God. Oh, bloody hell, guys. I need more sleep. Yeah. Yes, Sarah, that's very true. Oh, it's just like first of all, I thought he was saying I thought he was saying uncle like the Mexicans do, but it weren't. It was uncale, uncle. I called my French teacher that once, and she sent me out the room. Oh, yes, Mrs. Bean. Oh God, I just can't. I just cannot. My head is killing me. Right. Anyway, where were we? We were talking about Tricky, weren't we? Image file. Oh no, you've seen the images. You've seen the images, haven't you? Yeah. Well, you know the Sarah Data one I showed earlier. What does she mean by? Oh, hang on. Let me get it back up. You know what I'm like. God's sake. This is what happens when you're single for a very long time. It's dangerous. I haven't got anyone here holding me to account. All right, where is that one? We need to discuss this quickly because I think this has a lot to do with it. Right, so someone sent me a ton of screenshots. Screwed, screwed. Do you know what happened? Right, let's get this one off. So happy moment when you realise you're so deep inside the Mexic cartel that you're now, guys. I still can't the top tip for dating was absolutely brilliant as well. Oh my God, I just can't believe that happened. So, okay, serious now. We need to discuss this because I do believe Fifi has a lot to do with this. Just my opinion, allegedly, it's not fact. I could be 100% wrong, but look at the mess and drama that started happening and permanently happening after that when she come along. That happy moment when you realise you're so deep inside the Mexic cartel that you're now one of the more prominent, trusted, highly regarded, and least likely to raise suspicion. Hmm. If this wasn't all on the internet, plastic surgery would be needed after handing all info over to detectives. Hmm. Well, Britain's Got Talent get knotted. I could be on Britain's Got Talent for the floppiest woman on earth. Joe's going to laugh her head off. Right. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Right. Let's get right. Da, 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 da. You wait, my sister. I fell asleep once while I was on the phone with her. I woke up for 2 minutes. She was still done. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Sheila. Hi, Dilly Gaff. How are you doing? Dilly Gaff, it's just been a right flop. A right flop, proper flop today. I was talking to myself for 45 minutes. Can people let Candor know? His name is Candy. Screwed. No, it's time to take a bow. Right, what's happened, Screwed? Fill me in. What's happened? Is this happened today with Candy the Candor, Karen Candy? So we want to know, Dilly Gaff, you better not say that because you'll get accused of being me. You'll have to come on, pop on one day, Dilly Gaff, and so everyone can see how much we sound alike. That'll be funny, actually. Oh, do I? Do you know what? Over the years, a couple of you, not YouTubers, comments on like my normal videos, people said, "Oh, I sound like their sister," and a lady like used to come on a lot, and she said I used to sound a lot like her sister that sadly passed away. And oh my god, I nearly cried. Right, Screwed, what's happened with Candy the Candor? Right, so we need to don't let this slide, guys, because Miss Data has let us in on something here, I do believe. But we're going back to the infamous live when they attacked Paula. Because Tricky seems to be the centre of it all. He's like the ringleader. A no, Ginger, that isn't anything to be proud of. Nothing to be proud of whatsoever. It's like he's in the background. I'll show this one again. This was the non-apology with a label on her video where she, like, I think this was the one where she cried. Sue, I don't personally think she ever recovered for that. And what did Paula actually do wrong? Can someone tell me? Because you know what I'm like, I can't really remember. And what it is, actually, I'm surprised I can remember what I was saying 45 minutes ago. What it is Paula's obviously got some information and they're pissed because they haven't got to it first. Any YouTuber that has got some breaking news or information that they're not privy to, they will start attacking because they want to be the ones always the first to break the news. But how wrong have they been in the past about things? They've always been wrong about everyone being Atalanta, aren't they? I mean, come on. And now it's Molly. I think they attacked Molly a couple of years ago, if I remember rightly. They even doxed her the other day. I think they're jealous. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Grace. I also show my mum a clip of yours. Oh, that's hilarious. He started the whole thing and he's now saying it's Molly. He's such a see, it's just classic projection, isn't it? But it's like he's at the back in the background and he's probably got a list of YouTubers who he's going to target. I will go for that one. And then he'll get in his WhatsApp group. Oh, Sue, Fifi, blah, 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 suck a lawyer. Let's just make up some crazy story about them. Or let's just say that person's Atalanta. And our gullible followers will believe it. It's ridiculous. They'll try and take down him. Probably. I thought they did try and take her down, or was she having an argument with somebody else? I can't remember. But everyone's always arguing, isn't it? And this is why blah, blah. Why we're here. One, to call it all out. Two, to keep everything alive because they would love nothing more than the fraud with the veterans. And anyone out there who doesn't know who Trevor Colt is, he's a veteran that's basically likes to bloat himself. and make out he was more important than he actually was in the army. But what actually happened was he was a crap soldier. He went to military prison for being a knob. And personally, I think he should have just from there been put into Broadmoor. He likes to kill innocent children, likes to stalk people for years at a time, and likes to puff his chest out on this platform, YouTube platform. He likes to make threats that he never pulls through with, or shall I say, follows through with. Like, for example, me and Gertie are still waiting for our letters and go to court and everything. God blimey. So that's who Trevor is. And he defrauded veterans as well. He stole off veterans. He never once told any of them where the money went or anyone else who donated. This is it. And look at all the trouble that started since Fifi come along. Yeah. Him saying Molly has been in touch and they're working it out. Molly said it's not true. He would have told. Yeah, this is it. I mean, I don't know how, because if I don't can't remember who it was, but he said a similar thing a couple of years ago. I think, oh yeah, oh no, that was Scrooge, wasn't it? Yeah, he made out that him and Scrooge were besties all of a sudden, you know, and sort of like Scrooge sort of kindly debunked that, if you like. And this is what he does, but doesn't he realise that you Molly can actually prove that that never happened? He is that delusional. He believes his own fantasies he makes up about people in his own head. He's that, I'm not going to say the word because I might get told off. He's that mentally ill, in my personal opinion. Right, hang on. Why are there enough channels to go around YouTube? Exactly. They do believe they own the platform, don't they? It's disgusting. And as well, did I show you? Well, you would have seen it earlier, 45 minutes, an hour ago now, probably. When they did the infamous live about Paula, first of all, Steph puts it as, where's it gone? They changed it. Yeah, this was what it was at first. This was the title at first, and then oh, do you know what? I wish I put titles on these. And then it went to this. And when they done the live, started the live, they changed it. Oh yeah, I didn't hit live, did I? Oh my God, that's so funny. That's so funny. I thought you were I thought you were I thought you all could hear me and I was chatting away, and although I don't feel very well, I was still very, very chatty, and I'm still gonna do my top tips in a minute because I'm really pissed off that you didn't even hear that. That was epic, that was. I knew I should have been an agony aunt, and I can't believe I'm not getting paid for this. I can't believe I was really thought you were all agreeing with what I was saying for 45 minutes. That is hilarious. From what I can gather, this accidental cow who exposed and takes a piss out tricky to include those who like. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yep. That's exactly it. Get knotted. Exactly it. 45 minutes. 45 whole minutes. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Yes, you have got that right. You have got that right. First it was Ems, then they started on her son. No, they started on her son first. then started on M's and blamed M's for being some piglet person or something. And then it went round and round like that. Yeah, it was ugly. It was absolutely vile, absolutely disgusting what they done to Paula. And this is what they do. And I swear to God, they've got Tricky's got a notepad because he's king of the drama. We thought really it was Fifi, didn't we? We thought she was in charge of the drama, but I do believe now it's Tricky behind the scenes. And what he will do, just to keep his hands a bit clean, he'll pass something on to Feral Fifi, fabricate a story about that Fiona, and chuck it at the wall and see if it sticks. Yes, exactly. Paula had just lost her mum, and this is what they do. Any YouTuber that is ill or in a vulnerable place or someone they love has passed away, they will immediately go on the attack. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. Yeah. It's disgusting. We'll leave that one up so people that don't know. And as well, a lot of new people have started coming on the scene, especially like with me and Michelle and other people who are exposing them. So not everyone knows about the infamous live. And like I said, I don't think Sue ever really recovered from it. And I can't believe Sue, do you know what she's doing? Someone told me the other day, not only did she build a dream home out of her coffee fund, she's got Amazon wish list for things for like $300. I mean, really? That is taking liberties. I could never do that. That is disgusting. Demanding things, put her subs buy her things from Amazon. You're not poor, Sue. You've got your own money. You've got your husband. Buy things for yourself. That is just plain greed. That is vile. Trevor wants to shut down all channels. Yeah, this is it. Well, the problem with that is he makes them not like him because he'll target a new person next week. Or if a new YouTuber comes up, he'll target them and try and bait them. So he's at fault for that. He could have had so much support, but no, he chose, because he's such a hateful person, he chose to make too many enemies. And yeah, you were talking about that. Yeah, it's very deranged. Get nodded. We were talking earlier about an hour ago when I was talking to myself for 45 minutes about him doing that short where he was just staring like it's supposed to scare us or something. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh dear. Sue keeps asking, it's because she reports a day later than everyone else. We heard, yeah, exactly, exactly. She siphons off everybody else. I mean, if I do like normal videos, I don't watch anyone else for that reason. So if I hear it late and do it late, that's for obviously because I'm busy or whatever. But Sue, what she'll do is she'll go around to everybody else. They all do it. All these big, not all of them, but like Sue and Tricky and Feral will watch everybody else first and then siphon off of them. No, exactly. And they're still doing it. I mean, look what's he's done. Yeah, these silent shorts. I think if a psychiatrist was to watch his channel and to watch those sort of shorts, I think they would send the men in white jackets round to his house. Hi, Avril. We figured out that I was talking to myself for 45 minutes, 45 whole minutes. I didn't press live. Hang on. No. Right, what else we got? Oh, this headache's driving me mad. You know where you cough, sneeze, or laugh, it just pounds. Right, what else we got? There was and all the comments as well. No one really had their back, did they? And Jen as well. This was my main concern. Do you class this old geezer as a victim? Because my personal opinion, I don't. So here he says, 2 months ago, Jen posted her weight loss. Took her 1 year. Today she has said it took her nearly 2 years, surgery and drug free. Below is her two video 2 months apart. I'm posting because I'm fed up with people like her that lie to subscribers. This needs to be stopped. Okay, so he's still stalking Jen, but he's screaming that he's a victim, right? And who is this person at the bottom? I do believe that one of these could be tricky. Well, if you can see it, read the top one again. This is the sort of wording that Tricky Ginge would use, in my personal opinion. It's either Tricky or one of his flying monkey, or what Ginge likes to do is he likes to find people that will do things on his behalf that are not mentally stable. I don't mean to sound that nasty, but it is a fact, or very easily led, shall I say. This doesn't look like a victim, does it? Because if you're a victim of what he's claiming Jen's doesn't done to him, he wouldn't be around. He wouldn't be talking about or posting like this, would he? So they're really angry that Jen is wearing clothes now that she's nice and slim and she feels good about herself, and she wants to wear nice clothes, right? So they're moaning about that, saying it's provocative. Do these people ring up the Page Three newspapers and say your Page Three stuff is very provocative? Can you get it off, please? Do they ring the porn channels up and say the same thing? This old geezer is not a victim, and we all know that Tricky is behind this account, the bottom account, one of these accounts, or one of them could be Don. You never know. We'll get more into that because I won't say too much. But something is amiss here with this old this old, sorry guys, I'm just so headachy. This old geezer account. Something is amiss here, and something is very, very wrong. And it needs to stop, because if the lawyers saw this, they'd say, well, hang on a sec, he's not a victim. He shouldn't be posting stuff like this. And especially this. Who is this person to say what Jen should be wearing? Do you know what I mean? So where does the gay Geordie come into it? He's a small channel with women in there. Yeah, Karen Candy Candor, aka Karma Collective, and God knows who else he is on YouTube. He's always been a channel hopper, and he's always trauma bonded, just like Pink Rinse, like Kaz said, with Feral Fifi and Tricky. He's always had their back, despite the evidence against them. You know, like all the others, he's very believes them. But does he? This is the thing. Or is it just the problem with trauma bonding is they won't believe so much, but they will overlook things, and that's where the problem lies. Whatever Feral and Tricky have done, it will be okay in their eyes, because they still have a need for them to be part of their lives. And that's all part of the trauma bonding, isn't it? So yeah, he decided to, when me and Michelle first like started doing live together, or did he set up a channel? Michelle started the was it Mexic Meltdown? Yeah, started that, and then I had to come out at the right time. Between there, then Candor started a YouTube channel. So we know he likes attention, he craves it. So we believe he just got jealous that me and Michelle were being heard, and he thought, oh well, shit, I'm gonna have to start something now to get the, yeah, two men discussing how women dresses, yeah. So I think that's why I get knotted. I just think he's an attention seeker. He doesn't like to be left out, and he has to force his way into everything. He talks about the small channels. He forgets he was small once. Yeah, exactly. It's just sick. Tricky has it in for Jen because, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she is. I've never known us to use just pounds. It's done. Yeah. My dog told me yesterday that he's. Oh, really? Guys, Dilly Gaff's dog is actually Atalanta. Who knew? Who knew? Breaking news. I think they used this on an old geezer to take the heat. Yes, and now they've dumped him as he's no longer of any use. Oh, have they dumped him? That's really funny. Call her out by her YouTube name. Who's instructed him? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the sort of wording for two certain YouTubers. Oh my God, it's raining, and there's no reason for Nosy Nora to come over to my garden. Mm. She's out there now earwigging. I think what I'll do one day is deliberately, very loudly talk about her one day. I saw, oh, did you? What was she buying? Was she getting anything good? Where's my thingy's gone? Do you know what? Poundland can be actually quite good sometimes if you go at the right time. Right, screw. There's a woman who looks like. Hang on. There's a woman who looks like Atalanta that works in my chippy. Oh, really? Oh, don't tell anyone because Tricky will be stalking her down the chippy. He'll be waiting outside with his cap on and then going, "Help! Help! I'm a victim," just like he did in Aldi. Actually, Atalanta is a ship's cat, likes to scratch rice. Yep, exactly. 45 minutes. Right, let's see what else we got. Right, no, Nosy Nora's still out there. I don't know what her obsession is. I really don't know what her obsession is. One day I think what I'm going to do is scream down the camera and just record her jumping out of her skin. This was one of them. He was literally telling people what to do. It was because he'd done a show. He said, first of all, he said, "Oh, I'm not getting involved in the Paula malarkey," or whatever he said. And then he done a post about it. Then he done a short about it, and then this, ordering people about. What the hell is she doing? Sounds like she's trying to climb up the wall. Oh my God. She's actually in my garden. Hang on. Sorry, I had to go and sort that out. That this I don't know what's wrong with this woman. It's oh right, where are we? Yeah, so I saw your short, Reese Sue Smith. I would say you might also stop telling people what to do. Yeah, this is it. And what was that? Yeah, Trevor got scared. Who did one? Remember when hang on, I'll put that up. Remember when he one of the victims into his fraud thingamajiggy, Tricky saw him in Audi and the guy confronted him and Tricky made a big deal about it, called the police and said, "Oh my God, I'm a victim, I'm a victim." Said he was abused or something like that. But Tricky likes to make out he's some, I don't know, Viking or something, like, when he does his stupid, he thinks it scares us, shorts just staring into the camera, not saying anything. Yeah. Oh, hang on, this is interesting. Hang on, Screwed. Oh, Trevor threw his sister under the bus today, claims she's connected to a terrorist group in Northern. Well, he said that before, and he said it quite proudly as some kind of threat to one of his victims at the time. Oh my goodness. I mean, tricky, is that meant to scare us or something? I'm still waiting for your sister to come round beat me up. I've got the crossbow by the door, just in case she brings that IRA with her. Oh my God. He even grasses on his own family. Tricky. If that is true, which at the moment, personally, I don't believe, because we all know what a compulsive pathological liar you are. If that is true, you wouldn't any decent brother wouldn't grass their sister up. So if that is true, then you've just dobbed your sister in, and you will probably get questioned about that as well, because the police will be saying, "Well, why didn't you tell us?" Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. You're up the police's arse, aren't you? Turn video on and show us. Tell her to get out of the. I'm not being funny, Dilligaff, but I think she came from the asylum, that one. I think when she first moved here, she ran over and nicked my plant pot and then my washing line. So I had to have words with it. Yeah, one of them, but it never stops. So I think what I'm going to have to do is up the security and start putting, those pop-in banger things on the gate. So when she opens it, it will go pop, pop, pop. Oh, here we go. Here we go, look. Are you the same person as that Graham account by any chance? No, no, he can't. That's true. He does, doesn't he? Hang on. You say that, but what came to my mind? He's using that as a threat. Yeah, exactly. That's what he does. He grasses. For him to be able to act this hard now, he'll grass everyone up just because he wants to act hard. What a knob! Tricky, get over here and let me tell it to your face. Oh no, I better not. You'll scream victim. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. Really, really sad. Yep. He will tell police. Yeah, exactly. If anyone believes he's got PTSD, then they need to give their head a wobble. They've got no idea what that's like. MC Holder with a terrorist sister. Yeah, well, as we know, the MC wasn't for him. It was supposed to be for Luke. He manipulated the Queen. Yeah, oh yeah, that was the other thing. The Portaloo. Right, what's the time, guys? I'm going to have to go in a minute. My head is killing me. Right, let's see what else we got. But it is, isn't it? It's all to do with him. And did him and Ferrell really just kind of meet on YouTube? Or did they know each other before but didn't say? Let me know what you think about that. I mean, this is another one someone sent me. I mean, they're even going after Molly Net last year. Do you see what I mean? It's it's really quite bizarre, really bizarre. Yeah, and plus with this Sarah Data saying all that stuff as well, Fifi coming along, more trouble starts, then all of a sudden Wally disappears. Well, I can't say what really happened there, but do you know what I mean? It's all Tricky and Ferrell either trying to set people up or using the weaker ones of the group to do the dirty work, to do whatever, and then they just all end up leaving YouTube or just popping on every now and again. I'm shocked at how many years is. I know, I know. They're obsessed. Hi Rachel, how you doing? I think he met Ferrell because he knows she. Yeah, that's true. Well, criminals, birds of a feather. They'll just flock together naturally, just like people who take drugs. They'll naturally find each other. Right, I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys. My head is killing me, and the 45 minutes talking to myself has fried my brain. I can't stop giggling about that. But yeah, I just think we just need to keep a close eye. And the fact that you would have thought by now that they would have stopped, but they enjoy it, don't they? It's almost like when someone starts to expose them, they ramp it up as if it's going to go away. Do you know what I mean? And this is the clear work from a narcissist. They always think it's going to go away. They'll try and get that person away. But what they don't realize is we're not going anywhere. And screwed, when you said NATO had fallen, actually it hasn't, because we're all still here. We all may not work together anymore, but we're all still here. We're all still, in a way, united. Justice for the victims. Really, that was funny. Watch his memberships that his mods buy. Yeah, I know, especially that Debs. Oh, Rachel, did you hear the latest? I think I said last time. You know that Deb's from Scotland. Well, she's married, allegedly, and her and Tricky were like phone sexing. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. And another thing that was probably all to do, he probably manipulated that as well, all because he probably wanted a picture with the Queen to add to his fake profile. She's a proper crook. Who is? Go right back to the beginning. When you get a chance, go on Ferrell's her Abby Gardner channel and watch her first video. She was talking about Wally, wasn't she? Oh, she agreed, this, that, and the other, and I feel so bad for Wally, blah, blah, blah. And then Sarah, well, I think it was either after that or before that, Sarah Data puts that out. I do believe, in my personal opinion, it was Fifi is a sugar, and she infiltrated the Mexican community to dismantle and try and destroy it. I think that was her goal. And well, she hasn't really done a good job of it. All she's done is exposed who she really is and helped expose all the other nasty YouTubers that get jealous of other YouTubers when they get information that they don't have. Do you know what I mean? I just think this whole plan that Feral had to start with has backfired. It's really, really sad. What a life to lead. Right, have I missed anything? Yeah, but Tricky definitely does use the IRA thing as a threat to others, like it's supposed to scare us or something. Trust me, Tricky, the IRA are nothing on certain organisations, so stop threatening him. He's drifted off that pit with the Queen for decades. Yeah, it's disgusting. We all still here. I had to leave for a bit. Thought I'd missed the end. Rihanna don't feel bad. No, you people and then play. Yeah, exactly. She's still using the Graham card. I missed what you just said when you mentioned me. Flop was in the shower. What did I just say about Screwed, guys? I can't remember now. I'll think of it in a minute. It will come back to me. Oh, yeah, that was it, Screwed. You know when you done that video saying NATO has fallen, it hasn't. Because people are still working in, my friends are still working in the background. We may not be working together anymore, but you can see NATO is still very much alive because, like I said a minute ago, Feral and all that thought we were just all going to go away, but we're not. We're all still here and we're not going anywhere. My hubby is a veteran, and he says that some of his charity money is with Scott Stebbs, and he rinses it for a YouTube membership because YouTube don't. Oh my God, that's. I just don't think he's going to stop this. I think the sooner Tricky is in prison, the better. I actually did that and was shocked at what I learned. I believe she was responsible. Yeah, well, I'm not saying too much on the Wally issue, but I well, no, you're right. I don't think Fifi helped at all, but Wally didn't need encouraging. I'm just leaving it at that. Yeah, his sister allegedly is married to someone in the IRA, and he likes to announce it on YouTube every now and again as a threat to other people who are exposing him. Anyone saying they have friends in the IRA or any terrorists? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How the police haven't just questioned him on that alone is beyond me. Because if it was any of us, we'd be nicked by now, or just asked to come down to the station. Yeah, he's a lawless, so would be. Yeah, he just talks so much rubbish. FIFA was pleading with her followers that don't trust newcomers to Mexit like, and she pleaded, "Don't forget us that have been here the long." God, honestly, she's just so pathetic. But yeah, some of these new YouTubers can't even be trusted as well. So, but it's all fake fights, birds of a feather. It's just, yeah, it takes one to know one. And Feral knew certain other YouTubers were just like her. And even that, she found a competition. He needs to be, yeah. But I think people have mass reported in the past, and he's still here. He's still here talking absolute shite on his stupid channel. So, if anything, I personally think the victims should be having words or sending lawyers letters to YouTube saying, look, and lay everything on the table. This is what's happening. Why are you doing this? This is the reason why he's still on YouTube. But why are you still allowing it on your platform? Your platform is supposed to be a safe haven for everyone. Oh, definitely, definitely, 100%. It's what they do, like you said, is worse than the Sussex Squad. I mean, we've all been saying that for years, ever since people have been noticing. It's disgusting. I don't even think the Sussex Squad would go as far as they've gone. And they wouldn't be involved with the cult. They would like, yeah, exactly. Well, put it this way: when Tricky has to go back to Ireland, he has to creep into his mum. Well, now creep into his mum's because he's always looking over his shoulder. No one out there wants him over there. People are after him. Graham one on Michelle's channel. Nothing was said that was unflattering, but was a way to get attention. Yeah, exactly. Only if you show the truth and prove they are lies, more people need to. Yeah, exactly. So even when Foxy came out and actually showed emails, because you know what Feral and Tricky do? Oh, we've got emails, we've got evidence, but they'll never show it on the screen because it's bullshit, or they faked it, and yet their gullible subs are still supporting them. They must all have trauma bonds. Yeah, exactly. Yes, HG was in the chat. Now, I might be wrong, but with HG being a narcissist himself, I don't know, but maybe he was playing a bit of a game with Tricky, just interviewing them, like when they done the lives together or whatever videos or whatever they did together, just to see how intelligent they really are. That's what I was getting from it anyway. Right, oh, hang on, I've missed something good here. Just came from Molly's live and all candle loons were in the comments acting normal, but yet on candles, two-faced. I'll cut them two-faced. Definitely, that's what they use, and when they are trash enough, realistically, that's all they have. So I believe they've done it, yeah. Yeah, it's just a waste of time reporting, in my personal opinion, unless it's like OTT. Tricky put up Michael Stone, who was convicted of 3 counts of murder committed at an IFU in 1990. He was released due to the Good Friday Agreement. Oh, as I said before, Andrew's the Paul Burrell of that group. Yeah. Do you think? You never know. At the end of the day, we don't know who anyone really is on this platform or any social media. Could be anyone inactive. Yeah. Yeah. This is the thing. Right, if I missed anything, I'm gonna have to go in a minute, guys. I've got to take something for my headache or have an early night. I need to try and have an early night. Too many late nights. It's not good for me at my age. Right. Anything else we have missed, guys? I do apologise again for the 45 minutes, 45 whole minutes. I'm never going to live that down, am I? 45, that's bloody epic. That is just hilarious. I'm more pissed because my top tip for the ladies was just epic. It was just brilliant. And none of you heard it. So now you're going to have to wait till Thursday. Thanks for popping over, Rachel. Knows they are unaware, less a narcissist, and he. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, Paul Barrow has class, so I've met the guy he came across as decent. Yeah, I don't know what the issue. What was the issue with Paul Barrow? Was it because he just said too much? Just sort of said what Diana would have said if she was still alive. Thanks for popping over, Cheryl, and thank you. I think it's the weather, to be honest. It's that weird humid, fresh but a bit humid. It sort of like just presses on your brain. he had he had Diana's possessions. Yeah, yeah. I personally, I've never had beef with Paul Burrell. Right, guys, I've got to go. Right, hang on. People said he was making money out of Diana and had made stuff up. I don't think. No, I don't. Yeah, that was it. I remember now. They were, yeah. At the end of the day, Paul Burrell was a butler. He'd worked within the royal family, really, and he's always, been very good at what he's done. So he's always earned a lot of money. So it wouldn't make sense to me why he would. I just feel he wanted to speak up for Diana, in my opinion. I don't think he needed the money at all. Thank you for popping over, Avril. Avril, when are you next going live? Did I miss anything again? Sorry, I've been really busy again. I keep missing everyone's lives. Yeah, so I do believe that people are just worried, probably more worried that Paul might say something that may be a bit too truthful. Thank you, Jen. Bye, darling. Thank you. Maybe they were a bit scared that he'd reveal something that shouldn't have been revealed. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. The Queen shut the court case down, suddenly remembered that it had been discussed. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just think, like Paul always saying, I won't be live or premiere till nightly. This is a super. Okay, no worries, Avril. I will keep an eye out. I definitely will keep an eye out now. My daughter's back and things have settled down a little bit with work and stuff. I can get some sort of balance back now. Like always saying, this royal like me, that royal like me, this royal was lovely, that royal was lovely. Oh right, yeah, I see what you mean. It's hard because yeah, he was very vocal, but sometimes I think, was he just trying to be a voice for Diana because she couldn't really speak about anything, could she? Okay. Yeah, all through him. Yeah, they did throw him under the bus. That's what they. Yeah, they will do that to Candor as well. Right, guys, I've got to go. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, even through the 45 minutes of silence. At least you kept yourselves entertained. That's the main thing. I'm never going to live that down, am I? I'm never going to let myself live that. Thanks, Denise. Always liked and he was close. Yeah, exactly. I think maybe a couple of people, hierarchies, were a bit worried if he slipped up on something. Did you see Paul on Sarah Get Me Out of Here? He was no, I don't really watch that. That's the jungle one, isn't it? I used to watch Big Brother. No, no, I wouldn't. No, I don't watch the jungle one. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to go. He was gay before the world knew. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Right. Thank you, guys. And at least now we know if anything like that happens again, at least I can all trust you to keep yourself entertained while I figure out if it's StreamYard, network issues, or the fact that I've been a plonker and not click live. Bye, Dillygaff. Thanks for popping over. I've rebounded and forgot you're alive, Mike. No, no, you're all right. Don't worry, Denise. It's fine. Don't be sorry. Right, guys, I've got to go. Take care, and I'll see you all at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, and I'll be giving you my top tips on sex. Okay? So, Jim, if you're out there, I hope you're taking notes, and we have missed you with your banter and your bingo. Oh, thank you, Denise. No worries about it. It was just a total flop tonight. Never mind. Thank you, guys. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Take care.